Oh, hello gamer. Welcome back to some more content on the DrMemeologist YouTube channel. Haha. Speaking of content, do you guys want to see a channel that's so abysmally bad and clickbaity that it puts someone like Morgs to shame? Well, may I introduce you to none other than Jaystation TV.
Whoa, bro, look! No! Oh my god!
It's awful.
Jaystation, a place where you can find all your great content needs like 3 a.m. challenges, pranks, and other disgusting, despicable content that we will talk about today. So for those of you guys who don't know who I'm talking about, Jaystation is a YouTube channel who he's kind of like just the scum of the site, really. You know, the good old prank videos, the good old 3 a.m. challenges, you know, stuff like that really anybody does just for clickbait and views. He's just one of those channels that follows trends, you know, something like that, and something like I tend to do on times. But he's always been a pretty mediocre YouTuber at best, and really all you have to do is you don't even have to watch any of his videos. You can just look at some of the thumbnails he makes and just come to the conclusion that his channel is pretty terrible. So the main reason why I'm making this video today, and it's a topic that a lot of other YouTubers have discussed, like Critical, it's for what he did recently, which has pretty much disgusted the entire platform. Recently, he had made a video in which he attempts to contact Etika through a Ouija board. Now, for those of you who don't know, Etika was a YouTuber on the site who tragically committed suicide recently, and it was a very tough time for a lot of people. Personally speaking, I always liked Etika. I liked his streams. I watched him from time to time. I'm not much of a guy to watch streams, but his were really entertaining just because he was such a natural character. I was definitely upset by this, and it's something that I'll talk more about later, but for now, I just kind of want to focus on Jaystation's video. Now, this Ouija board stuff is something he's done a lot in the past. He did it with X and Mac Miller when they both died. So essentially, he talks about how he's not actually going to talk to Etika through a Ouija board. That already breaks a term of service, such as misleading content. Hey YouTube, you have something called terms of service. Maybe you should, I don't know, enforce them. But yeah, he essentially goes on and says that he's not going to try to contact Etika through a Ouija board, but instead how he is the only real person to do something about this whole Etika situation, and how he's going to donate $2,500 to a mental health charity, or at least that's what he claims. Now, mind you, while $2,500 is $2,500, that's still a lot of money. He monetized the video, meaning that whatever he donated, he's going to make back and then some, just from the ads alone in that video. It's absolutely disgusting, honestly. And real quick, before we go any further with this topic, I wanted to shout out Michael McCrudden, the main guy in before they were famous and, you know, before they were dead. He did such a good job of listening to the community and not making an Etika video. He made a video recently, I think it was a day ago, where he stated that he wasn't going to do it, and he monetized the video, but he said that all proceeds were going to a mental health organization. So I give him a round of applause for that. I give him a huge F to pay respects. That is very well done. Thank you, Michael McCrudden. But back to Jay, though. The video itself is disgusting. Just by looking at the thumbnail alone, you could get the sense that he is not a very honorable person, and he's just doing this for attention. Seriously, that's all it is. But my biggest complaint, I guess, is not necessarily with Jaystation's video. My biggest complaint is the fact that YouTube hasn't even done anything about it. They have not taken down that video. It's still up. At the time of recording this, that video is still watchable. And if I'm editing it and it's taken down, I'll let you guys know. But it's still up. That video is still accessible to watch. And I sit back and think to myself, why? Just why? It literally violates a term of service. Yet, they have done nothing to take it down. Like, I find it funny how YouTube has made these terms of services to enforce in order to, make it so that content can be a bit more improved on the site and it can't be necessarily, disgusting or vulgar or misleading. However, they will not be bothered to take down content that literally breaks one of their terms of service. And unfortunately, that scum of humanity has gotten 1.2 million views from the video. However, I will say that I am pleased to see it got over 300k dislikes, so at least the community's got their head screwed on right. I don't know what the hell YouTube's doing, man. I think honestly at this point, with the history that Jaystation has had with such misleading content like this and clearly exploiting people's deaths for views, that I'm just surprised at the fact that YouTube has not terminated his channel completely, because he violates pretty much every terms of service there is on the sun. He does this religiously, and there's no, what's the word I'm looking for? There's no punishment for it. He seems to just get away with it whenever he pleases. Yet, the video that Etika posted last before he had done what he did, it got taken down, even though that, technically speaking, did not violate any terms of service. His video, however, Jaystation's, that stays up. There's nothing. YouTube blind as hell. They do not see a thing. We see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But overall, YouTube, shame on you for not taking this down, and Jaystation, shame on you as well for making the video in the first place. You are a disgusting person, and I hope you get your channel terminated, honestly, because you don't deserve to be on this site as long as you're going to mislead people and literally use somebody's death as a way of gaining views. Your channel should be terminated. You should not be allowed back on the site. 3 strikes, you're out. Not even. You should just have it just straight up taken out of the game. You should be ejected, honestly. One final note to make on this video that I just wanted to say really quick is that, guys, with the whole Etika situation, I just wanted to bring about the fact of mental health itself. If you guys are ever feeling like you're at the bottom of the pit and you just feel alone, honestly, I've been there before, and I can tell you that there are people who are willing to help you, whether it's family, friends, teachers, your parents, anybody. If you reach out, someone will reach back and help you. You are not alone in anything you're dealing with, because somebody is willing to help you anytime you ask for it. There's always people to talk to if you're feeling like life isn't worth living anymore, There's always somebody to talk to. There's always something to find out there. There's always something to give you meaning in life. If you guys ever need somebody to talk to, my Discord is right here. Feel free to add me, and if you want to talk about something, feel free. I'm always open to. I seriously recommend mental health to professionals, but seeking help from others who have been in similar situations is a good thing too. At the end of the day, I'll go back to something I've always been told. Suicide is a permanent answer to a temporary problem. It's always nice to approach something with the idea that this too shall pass, and it's unfortunate whenever somebody has to go through with the act, because you leave behind a lot of people who cared about you, and they don't want to see you go. They want to see you here, they want to see you happy, and they're willing to do whatever it takes just to ensure that you are happy. So feel free to reach out to them. Feel free to reach out to anybody if you ever feel like you're in that situation. But that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe for more. I'm going to try to get more consistent with my uploading, but it's been hectic, as you've seen with the last video. Also, thank you guys for the support on that. But yeah, hopefully YouTube will take down Jaystation's entire channel so he doesn't ever do anything like this again. But probably not. But with all that being said, have a nice day, guys. I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you all in the next content. Yeet!